And again, going to play Darkest Dungeon tonight, hopefully with somewhat better luck than last time, considering the amount of expirations in those runs, though it went well, at least financially, as can be seen, almost like 30,000, so we have budget and mostly still like not too many expirations previously, like 4, but several of them low level, so not by far unsustainable, but kind of course could do better with less than more, but it is in that respect what it is. Also in terms of getting dice that might or might not be good for your combat situation, so it's kind of to a degree of course determined also by random chance, but nothing too severe this far. Let's first check needs for stress relief. Which actually is pretty good in terms of the overall situation. And then a couple that are within reason, kind of like also good idea. Tavern at least has good amount of patrons in this case. So let's then look at possibilities for upgrades and or other activity. So we can actually upgrade either of these, but probably best would be to upgrade armor smithing as soon as possible, so we still need more deeds, but it's important for the simple reason that when we have sufficiently good armor smithing, we can upgrade the level of new recruits further, which is rather important, that we get better recruits so we are not as far off development wise when we need to recruit new adventurers, so that's rather important in the overall scheme of things also. There we go. Also probably should upgrade the Houndmaster a bit. Like better color and club. Also the kind of guy with level 1 equipment, but a bit better. Otherwise, seems we do have pretty good balance of upgrades. Weapon wise, let's see, like skill wise for some of the more interesting ones for high level quests. Alright, here we should most probably able to upgrade a bit. And the Houndmaster certainly should upgrade a bit more. No wonder it has been kind of questionable overall. Alright, and also other possible, like they usually have also ability that protect, and probably the offensive one also is most important in this respect for now. Ah, hello Camu, great to see you again. Tonight more classically doing dungeoneering, so should be very nice also. And of course, welcome to the stream, great to see you. So, yeah, but scouting, that's always, as have remembered to tank for the scouting, it always helps a lot when you know where the traps are and where possibly a treasure is also. It helps a plenty, would say, even with the scouting. Alright, here we have upgraded combat skills, as also here. Maybe upgrade the breakthrough once more. Alright. Probably then could go for mission again. Medium length apprentice quest in the ruins might be actually nice for the new characters, so in that respect would be possibly a good idea. To go for more. Let's try the Chester, haven't ever actually tried that character class, so it would be behind, and then we need someone for the mid position. Bounty Hunter should also be pretty good. So there we are, and apprentice medium length. That should be a good quest to start out with. So let's then provision and go for it. 4 shovels. 20 food should be enough for, let's say, 5 anti-venom, 5 bandages, couple of keys if we find good chests. 16 torches should be enough. Let's take like 20 That should be plenty enough equipment. We'll see. Especially food tends to be kind of easy to get in trouble with, as also shovels, because digging by hand tends to be really demoralizing. It's not like the small HP benefit which is easily gained back, but the worst effect by far is the demoralizing effect from digging by hand. It is kind of really unpopular apparently for the proud adventurers to have to dig by hand, it appears, would say like as one issue overall, that it seems that digging by hand is really unpopular. Oh, hello there, Kisu. Great to see you. Tonight even started almost on schedule, so should be some good dungeoneering tonight. Welcome to the stream, always great to see you. Alright, now we can open the map and yeah, thank you immediately. Good scouting. There's our first fight. And we need to explore 90% of rooms, so we should keep moving. Alright, this isn't the hardest foe ever, the maggots. So let's start striking at them. Now we have the somewhat mysterious, impressing tune, Battle Ballad. Alright, Chester also likes to play the guitar apparently. Alright, mass damage, nice, and bleeding with the sickle, stylish. Alright, 15, and almost run out of health even. Dashing light kills, yes. Right, that was pretty good fight to start out. And the room has apparently empty room. Yes, nice library, unfortunately. The room doesn't provide anything game-wise. Moving on. Alright, first treasure. 500 gold, not bad. Next room, let's see what we find. First fight with the big guy even, so. Alright. Let's try the other attack here on the big guy. Oh, 26. That should be good for the big guy. Right, missed. Let's get rid of the big guy, yes. Help. Let's mass heal after the previous blanket shot from the gunman. Dodged, but we hit the big guy's corpse. Alright. Let's dazzle here a bit. We can't actually strike beyond the big guy, alright. But we can do finish him. Bonus against stunned. Now we do need to hack our way through the corpses a little though. There we go. Oh, missed. Let's dazzle here, so might not be able to shoot while stunned. Alright. 8. Alright, 1 HP remains. Should be capable of claiming bounties with very modest damage of 26. Yep, some gems, and we have a key, so we should be able to get even better with the hidden compartment. Yes, good amount of heirlooms, 2 busts, portraits and deeds, so actually that's a really good collection of heirlooms.
A blazing star is born.
Alright, we need space for the deed. The jade is not terribly valuable. Right. So let's then proceed here. And next room would be this one. Alright, let's check out the books. Map. Alright, that helped a lot, like huge scouting. Probably the bat had helped also there. We have food to burn, that's important, as the hunger tends to come surprisingly often, would even say. Alright, empty room, though with some nice piles of skulls, but... Alright, and then we do have 2 curios, room battle with curio, let's move there. Alright, empty. Alright, the locked display case, so we get to use the key. Alright, pretty good treasure. The jade isn't really worth carrying, it's only 375 gold. And room battle coming up. Alright. The crossbow guy also shoots 2 damage, better than none. Though no bleeding, but it is what it is. Let's dazzle the crossbow guy if nothing else. Alright, 13 is certainly enough. 8 is also nice. Missed, good. Alright, 3. Let's see, we could try and finish the crossbow guy, yes. That's quite useful as against stunned opponents, there's bonus with them. Let's take mass heal, mostly at full health even, so that hasn't been an issue. Right, now we just need to make way. There are so many corpses now on the way. Right, that gets rid of 1. That probably gets rid of another, not quite. Let's stun here. Yes. Hopefully we can, yes, finish him. So we can... Oh, missed. That would have been otherwise quite useful. Right, let's do normal claim bounty. Only 23. More busts. Book of Intuition. Minus 20 chance party is surprised. Alright. Not a bad trinket, so... Yeah, and yes, we even have inventory space for the trinket as we used some torches. Holy fountain. Alright, we found some coins in the bottom of the holy fountain. That's always really morale laden act, like take the coins given into the holy fountain. That is of course very morale laden activity. Of course, free coin, realistically, but it seems the adventurers do not really find that to be an issue. Like, yes, coin is coin, apparently. Alright, trap. Nice altar, but empty room. And we have one room here, but we don't need necessarily to do that. Alright, the Iron Maiden rarely does good, like sometimes someone has hidden treasure in it, but that unfortunately is not as common as the negative effects. Let's see. Positive effect from the books, great. Wealth Explorer, not bad. Alright, empty. More scouting, yay. Right, there's a battle. Let's go and do battle then. 250 gold, not the richest treasure ever, but
paid for in blood.
Gold. Right, another group with the crossbowman and the courtier. Three and four. Alright. Alright, let's get rid of one. Dodged, good. 8. Should be able to do not quite enough damage from Dazzling Light. That's like 1 HP, yes. Alright, now we can strike them out easily. Alright, now it starts to be again the case. We need to make a bit more space with the we can actually hit right to the back. That was quite convincing. Mass heal.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Alright, that removes one again.
A faint hope blossoms.
Alright, let's make space. Two, so not quite enough. They have like, yes, 1 HP. It was close. And more space. Now we can strike the 1 HP away. There we go. With the sickle even. Right, for food, for crest and 750 gold. Nice. Good treasure this far. Empty. Again, a nice looking library though. Also, Kisu of course very elegantly named the spaceship in the FTL recently Purina, which of course is very very bantery. Certainly Purina sounds very nice for that purpose. Alright, and next. Alright, another display cabinet. We unfortunately have no more keys, so not going to take it. Alright, great treasures. Do not trust either the Iron Maiden. It sometimes has treasure, but often like negative effects. Alright, nothing in this room. Room battle, let's move there. For another battle. Alright, and immediately a trap.
Carelessness will find no clemency
9
in
damage.
this place.
Sometimes you just do not see the trap on the floor and then it hits like the rarest mover, so it's like sometimes the traps are not really pre-detectable by vision either, it appears. Right. That removes 1. Dazzling light.
The blood quickens.
Alright, mostly do still have budget for stress, except the Chester, that is surprisingly most stressed, like Chester, really. Right, now we missed. Oh, what should be dazzling light enough? Yes, 1 HP, so that was it for them. Yeah, that was quite quick stress-wise. Alright, masochistic is kind of an issue if they refuse to be healed repeatedly. Alright, you can dazzle a corpse, but it unsurprisingly resists getting stunned. Right. Alright, that removes 1. Again, get rid of the corpse. 23 should be barely enough, certainly. Alright, that concludes the fight.
Success
Comes with even two stun related
or is it merely
trinkets.
a trick of the
They are
light?
saleable if nothing else, and we certainly do not need to camp, so we can get rid of the firewood. Both are common, so doesn't matter that much which we choose. Like, let's give everyone some food so we can... There we go, now we have space in the inventory. Locked sarcophagus, so don't have any more keys, so I'm not going to bother with that currently. We have to backtrack a bit now, as that was the lowermost room here. Right, and then we can keep moving to the uppermost rooms here.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Another empty room. We close to finishing the quest. Alright, another fight. Alright, quite a few hits now, certainly not very lucky dice at evasion.
Back
16, alright, that finishes one off. Alright, and another, at least the hit dice were more lucky. Let's do mass heal. Alright, refuses to be healed as usual. Alright, let's do mass heal again. This time they agreed to be healed. Kind of random. Of course, some limit of craziness. Certainly, probably is random. Right, and more shooting. Let's move here. And remove one corpse. Put some mass damage. Missed, great. Alright, that was pretty easy. I make space again. 23 certainly is enough. Dazzle, let's see if they are stunned. Good. Alright, then you shall fight if you insist on going forward. There we go.
This expedition at least
Alright,
promises success.
again more space for gold. Gold needed if you want to carry more, so
The way is lit. The
let's
path is clear.
use some
We
torches
require
so
only
we
the
have
strength to
more
follow
space. Alright. This room most probably finishes this quest in any case. Yes. Let's return to Hamlet.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Would be alright, treasure too. And some heirlooms. Not a bad run. And we also gained a level here. Nice. Also need a tavern visit apparently next.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
Right, again could attack the Shrieker, but it was pretty tough a quest, so... Gambler. Alright, that's acceptable, we do have 2 slots for gambling, so... And level increases, of course, always nice. So, then we need to see again about stress reduction, especially for our good Chester here. So it's quite cost effective for them to have a drink in the tavern. So about the only like serious stress being treated, we can check if there's yet enough deeds to upgrade the armor smithing. Right, we need 44 deeds, so that's actually a pretty long way to go now to check the number that it's actually not very easy to get that far deed wise either. Then we should again go on a quest. Skirmish. So short adventure in the ruins. Necromancer, yeah. Swine King, somehow considering how easy the Swine Prince was, wouldn't want to go after the king anytime soon. Alright. So, kind of sunken crew. So we could also go for high level boss fight. Let's try. Try for that veteran level, so should be able to use pretty good characters for this. There we go. Should be an interesting try for the sunken crew, so kind of more aquatic or nautical issue the sunken crew. So again the undead seamen, this time more difficult one like band of undead seamen. So let's go for that next. Boss fight time. We get 1 shovel for free. Great. Let's bring 4 shovels, 5 anti-venom, 6 bandages even. Let's take 3 keys this time, as they were very useful also last time. Alright, and then we of course should take also food. 22 food should be rather sufficient.
I employed a crew of particularly unsavory mariners, who for a time sailed the four corners at my behest, retrieving many valuable artifacts, relics, and rare texts.
Surprise, they increased their tariff to counter.
My intense stipulations of secrecy. Such resources had long been exhausted, of course, and so I prepared an alternative payment.
Right, somehow doesn't surprise that it didn't go too well. Like our ancestors ever did anything right in the mansion, it seems like every time something horrible resulted, and then we are left with all the bosses to deal with, so clearly our ancestors were not the most desirable ones ever, like, hey, what if we did all kinds of things that will cause a lot of trouble? Sounds like a fair way to go about it, clearly. So let's check the map, and probably the boss will be here, so let's get moving. And some fish for dinner. Quite long hallway.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His
With
efficacy
some traps
unwitnessed by his own
included.
eyes.
Empty room, yay, scouting, thank you. Thank you, Camu. Always good helps a lot. Right. Eerie corral. Nothing happens. Alright, let's try and disarm. Trap, great. Some morale boost for disarming. More rooms. Empty. So next room. Right, we have barnacle encrusted chest. Right.
A fortune.
Pretty nice.
Waiting
Nice.
to be spent.
1750 altogether value. Not bad find at all. Again, the kind of now you see, now you don't type of trap, that it's not necessarily detectable from the map proper. Let's continue in this direction. I suspect the boss will be at the end of the... Alright, first fight. Jellyfish. Jellyfish and all. Let's try manacles and the jellyfish. 6 is already quite good. Let's get rid of one of them. There we go, that was quite quick. Get rid of another one, so we only have now the feet proper. And let's stun it. Manacles on the feet. Daggers and of course missed. Only like hit the corpse. That sounds like a fair estimate of the throwing skills. We can only hit dead opponents. Alright, that was enough opening the stick for them. Good treasure and movement. 750 gold, not a bad treasure from the sack. Oh, hello there, Bergwolf. Great to see you. Welcome to the stream. Always pleased to see you. Hopefully your day has been good also. This one is actually starting vacation tomorrow for rest of the year, so in that respect gradually getting easier work-wise, and should be able to do also a bit more stream and game-wise here, but of course try to do the usual somewhat schedule type Oh, lots of work. Hopefully that improves soon for you, so that you also get on a Christmas break. Very good. We are good to go further and hope for successful boss fight soon. Of course, we first have to fight our way there. Surprised and unsurprisingly we get the... Alright, let's do some chemical warfare here. That works well. Blight immediately. Alright, that's not going to be the main problem, like more stress. Oh well, we do have a lot of space for stress for once. Eldritch pull. That would be good. Pull the fighter to the front. Unfortunately resisted. It's like, can I please not resist the Eldritch pull?
Impressive.
Right, well, that was good throw of a dagger. They will actually expire to the blight soonish. Right. And also play with the spear from the rare rope. That helps. And morale also improved. Let's try if we can get rid of this with the Morning Star. Yes, it went actually very easily. More chemical warfare. Lighted, good. Dodge the stress wave. Nice. Let's do lunge so we move. 13, that's good for the dagger. Alright, that was with them. Let's clear a bit with the healer. Yeah. Alright. Let's self-heal here and reduce stress. Alright, a bit more. Still really low stress. Right, and that finishes the fight. Great. Bandage is gold and the medicinal herbs are kind of not the most useful. Alright, let's move everyone back to their places. There we go. And open the chest using a key. So we get the hidden compartment. Wow, really good. Really good treasure altogether. 6 deeds, really. Wow, really nice treasures. Alright. That was good treasure, certainly worth the key. Ah, great, thank you Kisu for continuing watching, of course. Always nice to see you join the stream. Alright, and then it is time. Yay, scouting, thank you Kamu. And we didn't quite get as far as to see the boss. This will be a long way to the boss. At least we know the boss isn't here, so we keep moving. Alright, let's have some food. Fortunately, we again have food to burn. Obstacle, alright, and we do have shovels, so it's not a problem. Empty crate, oh, not much to fight. Use the shovel, like remove the ship parts. Digging by hand is really destructive to the morale. It's otherwise like the HP loss is minimal, but digging by hand is horrible for the morale. Right, let's do manacles first. So that hopefully that doesn't get to explode. Alright, 12 should be good enough, and then lunge, that should certainly end, yes, indeed quickly. Mass heal please.
Grievous injury.
3, alright. Everything resisted. like protect one of the jellyfish, alright, and anyway the pelagic guardian is in the front, so let's transform here for style. There we go. A bit of extra stress for everyone, but and then hit the pelagic guardian 7, alright, so now they are stuck in the back. Resisted, good. Ow, 8, which is still manageable, of course. Need to bandage them pretty soon. Right. Let's keep striking the pelagic guardian. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Shadow phase here. Heal self. Right. Pelagic guardian should be pretty close to going. Again critical. Oh well. Let's get rid of the guardian. There we go. Now we can. 12. That was pretty good damage for the dagger. Again critical, like not much luck with those. Let's heal everyone. There we go, helps a lot, the mass heal. That certainly is enough. And then we can get rid of the jellyfish, so finish fight. Again, very nice.
Horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
750, so that's not bad. One extra bandage, not really worth the space taken. Alright, that would be nice, but don't really have space, so let's check the strong box. What, 2? Oh, food. Who would put only food in the chest? Oh well. Curio and obstacle could be brought shovels. It actually takes a lot of work clearly to get into the boss fight even. And use a shovel, that's why we brought several. Alright, still no comment about like fight, obstacle and curio. How many shovels can you need? Alright, could surprise the opponents. Chemical warfare. You can even fly the jellyfish, which is kind of structurally surprising. Alright, that damage certainly gets rid of the snail. Heal everyone. Boys already a good start because the bigger deficits also, and we are not in that much That's not of a hurry. Dodge, good. 11, ouch. Alright, killed the jellyfish with the manacles. Alright, let's read the salmon. Then let's poke at the other 21 should be enough.
Success
Wow, a
so
lot of
clear
items
in view.
again.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Most probably we are not going to camp, so let's get rid of the firewood for more space. Two portraits would also be pretty valuable. It's better to take those than 500 gold by far. There we go for correct party order. And then again some shoveling. Alright, that's a big thing. Do not think have seen the crab before. 59 HP. Alright. Let's flight them first and maybe transform a bit. Certainly. Preferably even poke at them. 14 should start them on their way. Let's also lunge. Alright. Could have done more, but it is what it is. Missed. Good. Didn't miss. Oh well. Let's heal everyone again.
Wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Dodged. Good. Let's flight them more as we can. Dodged again. Great. Alright, they do not have very good hit dice. 30. That certainly finished the big guy off quickly. Do wish the boss fight also looked like that. Oh, missed. But not like that. Again heal everyone cumulatively. In good health also. Let's get rid of one of these. There we go. Manacles work well. Let's try again with that 6. Not bad. Alright, that finishes them off. More keys.
Seize this momentum.
Taking
Push
any
on to
gold
the task's end.
or gems at this point. Right, otherwise non-remarkable room. There's a trap and then 2 curios. And good disarming, so some morale bonus. Right, coming up to 1 hour of dungeoneering. Nice. Has gone pretty well. No deaths and not that much crazy. Right, so try to get more space also. We have only one shovel. We do not know, but 750 gold at this point might be a better idea than the shovel anymore. And if we have to dig one obstacle by hand, so be it. Even more deeds, those are like really important, so it's quite acceptable to get rid of pretty much anything for those. So a few food, certainly deeds are more important, as we can upgrade the armor smithing with those, and then it is important indeed. Right, let's poison at least one of them. Got the memo. 15, that should make it quite quick with one of them. Alright, some more damage. Not quite down with the dazzling light. Couple of HP remains. Get rid of one. And another. So only the jellyfish remains now. Let's try to, probably not the best target to try and dazzle with light, but especially if they are only able to detect like dark and bright maybe. At least the darts do damage even if the poison wouldn't, as do also the manacle. Meant to be kind of nuisance comparatively, but it actually
this expedition at
is an
least
important
promises
part.
success.
$50 gold, like really worthy treasure hiding 50 gold. Yeah, they sometimes got spare but not dagger throw. That is kind of not always totally logical, but it is what the dice say, of course. And only a couple of rooms remain until we probably find the boss, so also team in pretty good condition. And now we get the, yes, the boss fight symbol, so let's go towards the boss. We also have one fight on the way.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Even more heirlooms. Would be nice to have also even more gold, but it's like we should keep certain items. We are not going to need keys anymore really a lot, because there will be only one room with the boss fight, so we can get some more gold. This fight isn't too hard, as we have only a couple of cultists and the one shootist. 9, not bad, not bad. Right, 24 should be enough. Like modest damages with the dagger. 24. Missed also. Heal especially there.
Vertical precision.
Alright, didn't want to transform to not cause too much stress. That removes 1, so we only have the one with the short 8. Alright, that cost a bit. Let's throw. We can't even throw daggers, so let's throw poison darts. That worked. Dazzling light and guilt.
Be wary. triumphant
Okay.
pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So, boss fight.
Even in death, the captain
Yes,
shouts
another
his orders, and the
undead crew.
obeys.
Let's transform here, cause some extra stress, and start moving forwards. Right, let's start going with the... Also a dagger, not much though. Ouch. Alright, the usual anchor trick. Mutiny. Somehow apparently debuffed. So let's heal everyone with the healer surprise. Now we can hit the one with the rope or the chain. Alright, helped somewhat. And let's launch at them as we can't throw daggers, so we release also the fighter. Good. Now we get to 24, very modest damage for the sailors. Good. Right, dodge drink with the dead, though. Wouldn't probably mind some. Let's heal self first, then. Good. So the healer also stays alive better. Dodged mutiny. It's like good idea however you dodge mutiny. Right. Let's hit the chainman immediately. Not that much damage, but let's start poking at them so we do not get stuck in the bottom of the sea. Shadow fade, good. And let's do dazzling light here for maybe if they are stunned. No, resisted. Right, that's not a major issue. Then we again get to visit the bottom of the sea, and they actually gained a lot more health. Kind of tiring that you try and actually they gain more health. So main issue here is that we need to try. Let's preferentially hit at least with some sailors proper. At least experiment some with like that worked. Now we get to hit sailors again. Dodged, good. Let's heal everyone.
Sedated.
Ouch. Right. Prefer to attack the sailors themselves for now, as it's no use to attack the small guy with the anchor until they have the anchor out. Let's heal there. And going to again attack the sailors again. There's no use in mutiny. Let's see what that got. Resisted, so at least no mutiny. Dodged the anchor, great. Everything dodged pretty much. Fortunately they can create only one. And attack the sailors, preferentially, as long as none are stuck with the anchor. Let's heal the demon. And here we can apply the bandage to shadow fade. Again, mutiny, fortunately only debuff apparently, so. And now we are again stuck with the anchor. So now it's useful to attack the anchor guy, but not otherwise. Good. It would be nice if we could every time dodge the anchor, but not gonna happen. Right, 22 is good for the sailors. Drink with the dead. Right, 2. Mostly only morale damage, so let's heal everyone.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Dodged. Good. Right, create the anchor guy, but nothing else yet. That front, so we attack the sailors proper. All damage we get to the sailors shortens our battle. Yeah, that could be the case, like sailors clearly have had some issue with the anchor, because you tend to all the time get the anchor chain tangled with the adventurer, so one would call that an issue while dropping the anchor also, in addition to apparently getting dropped in the first place. And hello there, Priareas, and welcome to the stream. It's great to see you. See you here also tonight for some dungeoneering still. Pretty interesting boss fight this far, and it seems we are going to be able to also do it, so very nice in that respect. And as nobody has been dropped with the anchor, go for the sailors. 14, nice. We are to last 36 of 150. Shadow fade. Alright, mutiny, not very worrying like some people. Let's try and dazzle the anchor guy for less anchoring resisted, yeah. So, again, stuck with the anchor. Dodged, good. Right, and attack. Right, and free of the anchor. Let's launch at the sailors, 18. So we are getting closer gradually. Let's try and dazzle the sailors. Stunned, wow. Captain got stunned. At least we maybe got more time, we'll see. Right, we have to get the healer to the back at some point. Let's not do anything for now, as can't really would just switch with the other fighter, so that's an issue. We can throw daggers from here. Let's put some poison darts into the sailors. Wow, that worked. And hit the sailors. Right, 14 only left. Wow. Alright, we could try to switch the healer backwards or hit with the mace. Let's try the mace for fun, like 6, so that got us also closer. Only 5 left, so sailors are in trouble. The healer got the anchor. Right. They healed a bit, but also lost to the poison, so they actually only have 12 HP now, so and still can't really, but can switch with the, there we go, 3 damage from flight, so that also helps. 9. They have 10 left. I don't like this good comment, like when you are stuck. Then we can actually launch at them with the dagger. 8, so they are down to 7. Would be nice to get the final. Like, let's try them. Dodged. Would have been nice. Alright. Hopeless. That's not good, but it's not very like, considering this is the final. Alright, broke the chain anyway. Nine HP only, so still stuck doing here, only pass. 24, that finishes the sailor off. Protective padlock for abomination, quickening satchel for grave robber, blueprint, so this is for like the Hamlet struct. So now we can throw all the anti-venom bandages, torches, whatever trash out, because this was the end of the dungeon. That was nice fight. So we beat the sunken crew, the second kind of like set of undead seamen beaten. Wow, a lot of heirlooms, like really dense list. We collected the heirlooms with quite a bit of dedication, so no surprise. Really nice, like good amount of, even 9 deeds, so we are getting closer to the ability to upgrade the armor smithing. 18 crests also, and 6,750 gold from the base reward, in addition to the very rare trinket, which is also good resale value if not used. Pretty much everybody stressed out, but also got good trades. Wealth tactician, nice. In town, alright, that is usually love interest, doesn't work as this one does not use the brothel ever out of principle, so it's always into the medical ward you go to get rid of the quirk. Alright, our good Chester went drinking a bit longer. That's what may happen sometimes. Actually 3 level increases, so really nice, successful quest in that respect. Alright, let's do at least one more lower level quest tonight, if not more. So we need to also check the situation, like with, let's first get rid of the quirk with the healer. They will only agree. So love interest, certainly not this one's favorite quirk. 10 otherwise, like Nobody else got that bad excess stress either. Like these two could use maybe some time in the tavern. But otherwise that went very well. Nobody expired except the boss. So now we have one more of the caretaker quests actually. Done, so we have here defeat the sunken crew. So we have defeated the siren, the sudden crew, alluring siren, and sunken crew of the ones that are on the cove. So actually very nice, successful fight in that respect. Indeed, the reconnaissance bat, very nice. It always helps the scouting with the bat. It's really nice for sure. Alright, and then we have done some stress treatment, and then we should probably check sort by level and see like lower level more practice. Also good. Let's see how the skills are here. It's important to have the mass heal. Yes. Could also get the judgment. It's quite nice sometimes. Let's check like possibly instead of the dazzling light would like the judgment or like mace pass, so we have only remote abilities, because usually the healer is almost never in the front if not pulled there by eldritch pull or such. Nice. So did you make sure that your oven door doesn't fall off, Ragabash, like in the cooking simulator? We have already 2 spare oven doors in the one corner. Alright, and welcome to the stream also, Ragabash. Great to see you here. Cookies. They are not quite ready if it's only now gingerbread duff yet, but most probably they will turn into cookies through the use of a oven and baking as a technique. Great, and we do have pretty good funds, so we can also check if we can improve abilities elsewhere. Yes. Which abilities are we using here with the, this? Alright. A bit more offensive setup. Let's see how that works for the grave robber, as it's kind of overall the situation that you have to have the ability. The shadow fade is useful if you lunge with the dagger. You have to move to the back. So actually, in that respect, might consider whether want to use the lunge or the thrown dagger 10. So remote abilities and additionally the pickaxe, so let's try that way. The pickaxe is also pretty effective overall in that respect, so would probably go in that direction. And next quest, please. Do we have short, explore 90% of rooms, long quest with Profane scroll. Right, Vestal sounds like they have bought like some not so clean novel like Profane Scroll. Sounds like some questionable literature, maybe. Very good. Could consider actually the long quest next. And try with the kind of lower level guys, because it's apprentice, so we should be able to do it, like put the other Hellion to the front for a bit better fighter. And the Grave Robber, the lower level healer, and then we need for the second slot also. Might be interesting to do the occultist for some different abilities. Still level 1 skills. What was his own level? 0, so we can't upgrade them, so it's a good character to develop also, the occultist. There we go. So we are ready to provision and start the long quest. So now we have 2 sets of firewood. Let's take 5 shovels. It uses an extra slot. Let's trust we encounter only 4 obstacles. Take even 24 food. 6 bandages. Yes, do not want to use 2 slots for those. 6 anti-venom. 4 keys. And 24 torches. That should be a good starting point. Long quest in the ruins. Nice.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Good. Let's then start out. Yay, scouting. Thank you, Camu. Alright, we have like 2 ways we can go by here. That one is actually, we have to do 90% of rooms. That is actually a dead end and has 2 fights in it, so let's start the main way first, like fight a bit less to begin with. Alright, the confession box. Let's see if the sins are too heavy. Yep, Hero's history of sin is too much to bear. Like, can you ever successfully confess your sins to Wander? Right, empty room. Next one. Too curious on the way. Let's check out the ashes. Sentimental gifts, nice, some gems. Box. Stashed heirloom.
Wealth beyond measure.
Good.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Door open. Light. Alright, the library, but empty. Scouting again, very good. Room battle and battle in the corridor. That's what it is then. Really big map, but this is a long quest. Right, first fight in this dungeon. Let's give them some daggers. Alright, good amount of damage. Right. Alright, hands from the abyss. Let's see. Stunned. Hopefully we do not run out of morale. That was pretty effective. Alright, let's do judgment here. 9. That should be more than enough. Alright, let's strike them out. Dodged, good. Right, and of course right, that also works. Let's throw dagger. Right, that was effective. 14 with the thrown dagger. Really nice.
Remind yourself,
even more bandages.
And insidious killer.
Right, we do not need the single bandage compared to trinket being available. Stun would do stunning skills. Are there any? Hands from the abyss stuns, so let's give trinket immediately to good use. Yeah, ASCII symbols for echolocation, nice. So, long quest. More light, please. Next room. Another fight. Always the healer, it's like somehow 7. It's almost enough. Like always the healer. This will be interesting. Hopefully I won't get any heart attack. 27. That should be enough. Judgment again. 8. That's a lot also. Right, that's finished. Them off. No more morale even. Morale damage at least this turn. Or this fight. Alright, that removes 1 source of damage again, so we only have the last fighter left. Mass heal. Dodged, good. Now we get to strike them, yes. We could strike with the throw the dagger. Let's strike with the pickaxe, it's always stylish. Alright, 1 damage, but stunned, yes. Alright, that finishes the fight. 2 more food.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
It's quite hard to start carrying treasures early on in the
promise of safety.
Right, got rid of the food, so more space for heirlooms. There we go. And again scouting. Wow, really, that's impressive. Right, and we can get from there to there, and like that room is again empty and singular. So move on. Trap immediately. Disarmed, so a bit of a morale boost. Right, bookshelf. Old journal entry, so found 1. found one heirloom. Empty room. So choose next. Fight almost immediately. Then we fight. Alright, that was effective pickaxing. Alright, also stunned.
Therefore,
17 only.
Maintain the offensive.
Alright, let's heal. Heal plenty, or at least not a plenty, but enough, certainly 6. Good improvement on the situation. Mine the corpses away with the pickaxe. Let's stun them again. Resisted, oh, that would have been a bit easy. Judgment 7, pretty strong judgment. 750 gold.
Be wary.
And even more saved.
Pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
More light. And walk on. Nice altar again, but empty. Few curios and empty room. Check the box. Empty. Oh, nice crate though, like. Right, we have a key. So we can open the display cabinet. These are usually pretty fancy. Yes, 2 busts, 300 gold. And onyx. So use 1 torch and have space for onyx. Another empty room. Fight immediately and room fight, so let's go.
The sparkling eyes
collect.
of youth, twisted and
Yes.
made merciless.
Then we fight. Let's throw a dagger at the collector here. Do not like them, so we throw a dagger at them. Then let's like start bothering the minions with whatever we can. Right, that removes 1 minion, certainly 27 damage, like. Why not save a bit of damage also for normal use? Let's touch the collector. Right. Let's again throw a dagger at the collector. 9, nice. Let's again remove 1. Oh, dodged. Touch the collector. If anything we can do with the collector is always of use. Stun another maybe. Yes. You can throw a dagger at the collector. Because if we get rid of the collector, the minions do not either matter. Morale effect, oh well. Get rid of 1 of the henchmen almost. Touch that. Oh, missed. Missed trial. Ouch.
Dizzying blow.
Just the usual problem like with the headhunt. Let's do weird reconstruction, random heal. Yes, through a 0. That went great. Let's try again, get rid of one of the minions. Yes, that helps. Right, and healer's turn, so we get to use a bandage and preferably heal. Heal the worst of one. There we go, that helps a bit. 8, that's more sane amount of damage, like. More bandages, please. And let's throw a dagger at the collector. We have to get rid of the collector anyway, so let's try again with the weird reconstruction. 24, much better dice. Bleeding, but it's like a small aside from
Clarified in a
ouch.
single strike.
11. Oh well. Another minion, at least. Gradually getting rid of them. Right. More bandages and healer. Heal the healer. Leave the feet. It's better than none. The use of bandages fighting the collector has been impressive. Throw a dagger at the collector and missed, or at least it was probably the usual protection ability. Not alright. Weird reconstruction on the healer. 0. Thank you for the dice. Let's again throw a dagger at the collector. And of course hit the minion because it has the protection ability. That doesn't matter. Heal the healer. Thank you. 12. That helped. Weird reconstruction on cell. 7. That's better than none. Much better than none. Let's strike the collector. 12. Great. Lifesteal dodged. That's good. 9. That's not a problem for the fighter. Let's again throw a dagger at the collector. 8. Helps. Heal self more. Strike at the collector. 16. That helps. You can probably kill the collector. Yes.
Is often blind to its own peril.
Alright, the puzzling trapezohedron. It's 3,500 gold, so it's really worth it to get rid of the collector, but it's quite horrible mission. What we could get rid of to fit the trapezohedron, it's like we are not going to camp twice. Get rid of one of the firewood. We have food to burn, so we can put some food into the adventurers to get a bit of health back. There we go. That was actually very nice. Only issue is the stress with the healer, but that we can't do too much about at this point. Alright. It's not really Camus, they are not really seahorses, they are practically a skull and a spine with an astral body, and that's what you see, so it looks a bit like a seahorse. That's the thing with the collector, like they collect skulls with the spines attached, very nice. But yes, good night Camus, and hopefully see you tomorrow. So that's the explanation. The seahorse was kind of much more charitable than what is apparently actually intended, so very good. More light, please. And good to go. Empty. Oh. Another fight. This is like a bit less demanding than the collector. And of course try to make the healer. Alright, stress effect. Powerful! Yay, finally a positive stress effect. It's rare, but
unleash it.
Always a success. Let's get rid of at least something or stun them. Good. For once we are not in much health trouble, so we can do one mass heal and then maybe even judgment. Good. Let's start with the frontman. That was quick. 20 damage certainly does the job.
Exposed to a killing
Also the damage back was quite swift. That gets rid of them. 14 certainly sufficient. Alright, that didn't do much. 13 works. Let's heal our fighter. Let's try. Weird reconstruction. 7, nice. And didn't bleed, so that was actually very good. Throw dagger. Alright, that was more than sufficient.
Success. So
Again, a lot of gold.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Let's see what we... Single onyx. Single shovel. No, 4 shovels. Don't really dare to throw the... These are 250 each, so it's better to take pure gold in this case, as now we are carrying more value. Move on. No wonder now that the path went to sleep. No scouting. Oh.
Glittering gold, trinkets
Nice.
and baubles, paid for in blood.
So there are 4 rooms that can be entered each. More light. Nice room, but not much to find. Oh, scouting, thank you. Let's do it this way around. We have food. That's why you always carry extra food. Right, treasure. One more key, 550 gold. Enter room. Empty. Nice library again though. Next. Right, let's check literature out. Right, next fight. Throwing a dagger at the crossbowman is pretty nice. Sufficient damage provided. Alright, 5 damage. And stun. Not bad for that effect. Just. Alright, that finished them off pretty easy. 3 only. That's not too much of an issue. Pickaxe. Alright, pickaxe worked well. More onyx and then we have... Now we can just eat the food and 1200 gold, very nice. Certainly go for gold. That wasn't a secret door, though it looked a little like one. Open door. Alright, fight with spiders with treasure, wow. So let's start then getting rid of the... That started well. Let's start getting rid of the spiders. Dodge. Stunned at least one. So now we start getting flight. No, dodge. For spiders that is useful because you can kill two just with the thrown daggers. There we go. Alright, flight, yes. Let's touch one spider. 11 only. That was effective. Anti-venom time. Pickaxe. There we go. Eldritch killing incense.
So too
Common though, so a couple of food. So only 5 can be in one pile. Now we know with the gems. Not going to camp a second time, so drink itself for more, leave the jade. Use a key here. Let's see what we find. Wow, a plenty of. Now it's not worth even carrying the jade. 12 heirlooms, very nice. Alright, then we have one room there. We can leave that for now because we need only 90%. Bookcase, let's check out. Old journal entry. Nice. More inventory space, alright, and more fighting. Let's try some poison darts, or maybe even just plain attack with the pickaxe for a chance. Grave Robber, of course, has a pickaxe, it seems. Alright, stunned. Mass heal. Resisted bleeding, good. Right, let's throw a dagger. Now that removes them. Heal here. Always 4. Take 4, heal 4, and strike. Alright, that was effective. Eradicate, yes.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven
Redemption
into the mud.
amulet. Right. Trinket always has some resale value. Let's take the trinket and there we go. Room. Right, another fight. At least we surprised them, which helps a little with the timing. That removes one opponent. Right, 8. Pretty good.
Inspiration and improvement.
Let's try and such there so we get rid. Good. Less morale reduction. Stun the crossbowman if possible, yes. Alright, axe blade, clearly. Let's throw a dagger at the crossbowman. And touch them. 10. Yes. Well, not bad. Finish them with the pickaxe then. There we go.
Seize
750.
this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright, not going to try to fit those. Protected with the knightly aura. Alright. And further we go. Alright. And further room. Alright, a trap. Altar of Light. Alright, buff. Not bad. Some bonuses, hopefully. Gradually running out of torches, but fortunately the dungeon is quite short by now also. Empty library room. Alright, positive effect. Veld Adventurer. Trap. Wonder how. Alright, let's use / abuse some food. Unsure how that came to be, like stress from eating food or from hitting the trap or whatever. Another empty library room. Alright, scouting, thank you. Let's take the side here first. So 5 are coming up. 2 gunmen even. Alright, some daggers. Alright. Let's try. Judgment 15 only, that certainly worked. And some morale bonus. Oh, missed. They certainly didn't miss. Alright, they are stressing each other out pretty well. 11 out.
The end approaches.
Alright, let's use... If we still have some bandages, thank you. And let's throw some daggers again. Heal. Much better. We can probably get rid of that, yes. Right, and the last bandit, then we rather bleed. Alright, that removes 100 immediately. Then we only need to deal with the gunman, so let's throw a dagger. Alright, that was successful. Extra torch. By now actually the extra torch is pretty nice.
A handsome reward.
4.
For a task well
4 more. We have a single key, so get rid of that. Empty room. And then we backtrack a little. Trap, alright.
Watch your step.
Thought we had been already up this way. Theoretically at least. And now upwards again, room battle. Alright, and
Mind
trap
that
again.
such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Bit more health at least. Oh, empty. There should be a fight in this room. Yes, pretty average group. Eight, not bad. Alright, that gets rid of the morale effect, at least from that. Resisted Eldritch Pull. $19 should be enough for the cultist. Try to heal a bit. 3 is not too bad, especially as we are front in healing.
Impressive.
6, not bad. 36 only decimated. Judgment, alright, that was pretty strong. And we just got rid, we actually got a key, which is good. 4 food remains, so let's get rid of food. Deeds are more valuable than anti-venom by now. And we got a key, so we get to open the chest with the hidden compartment included. Let's use the food directly. There we go. Now we are not still up to 90. So we do have a good run of backtracking to do to get that room next. Not an issue, of course, we just keep walking. We are going to run out of torches, but it is what it is. We can also move in the dark. The heroes also tend to really stress out if they have to walk backwards even a bit more than just a few paces. Somewhat surprising. Right, another stress effect. Fearful. Then we are fearful.
Fear and frailty finally claim their due.
Next. Alright. Couple of rooms to still go for the first empty one. Or unexplored one to visit. There we go, and then next will be the corridor to the first unexplored one. And we are out of food, so
No force of will
let's take
can
some
overcome a
damage.
failing body. Injury and despondence
Right,
set the stage
experiment.
for heroism or cowardice.
We do not have anti-venom either, so will be interesting.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder...
And we
a
return
glint
to
of
Hamlet,
gold.
considering the food and the health situation. Fortunately, those are
The shifted
fixed.
corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry
Would be
are
pretty
beginning
good
to
as
feel
we also
familiar.
had the puzzling trapeze headrun, which is immediate 10,000 plus 7.5 plus 9 deeds, so we can actually finally probably upgrade the armor smithing, so we can upgrade the quality of recruits. That would be very good finish for today's dungeoneering. Very good amount of heirloom. And also some level increases. Increased up to severe fear of enclosed spaces. That's great for dungeoneering. Quick draw. Nice, that's actually useful for a fighter.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my
Experienced
failings.
hero for hire. We are certainly going to hire that experienced hero and get rid of the same class even, or probably least interesting character here would be this, so let's dismiss here.
Slumped shoulders,
And
wild eyes,
certainly
and
20
a stumbling gait.
nothing, because these have
This one is no
full
more good to us.
abilities up to maximum, so certainly hired that. Very nice. So high level occultist also. Let's see if we can finally upgrade armor smithing at the blacksmith. Yes, so now we can
A sharper
upgrade the
sword,
quality of
a stronger shield,
recruits at the
anything to
stagecoach.
prolong a soldier's life.
Next one requires again next level of weapons, but now we are able to get higher level recruits from the stagecoach direct. Alright, and considering the time, it looks like solid 2 hours of dungeoneering with a successful boss fight, long quest, no deaths. Very nice, so do think it starts to be time to see who we can raid. Right. My name is Yuna is again playing Visage. Kind of had enough of the horror for horror. Brick house we haven't raided for very long time. Dark Souls 3. A bit bigger streamer, but let's raid them for change. So Dark Souls 3 it is. Don't think Mr. Brick is either always terribly patient with the game, but let's go for him this time. Indeed, Briareos, thank you, and I bid good night to all the viewers, thank you once again for joining us, and there will be more gaming tomorrow. Again, a different game, as Thursday will be again the Darkest Dungeon. So tomorrow a different game, and let's go and raid. Thank you for viewing, and see you tomorrow. Have a good night. And thank you for the follow, Kate Nom Nom. Also, always appreciated. And here we go. Good night also, Berg, and thank you for watching